Hey, welcome back, watch fans. Today we're going to review the 1970s Rolex turnograph. Today is the lucky 13th, as you can see by the date. On a strap, aftermarket buckle. Probably will get the 14 or 18K version at some point. Once I put this on a suede strap, I think it'd look better than the crocodile here. And as they say, it is a long way to the top if you want to rock and roll. How long? Well, about an hour and 6 minutes. How do I know? Because the rotating bezel here allows you to time events. So as you can see, the 12 is over there. I started my hike, about an hour ago, a couple of miles up here, a couple thousand feet elevation. And, apparently this is a sport watch. You can also wear this with a suit. I do that all the time. You could wear it while hiking, whatever you want. No rules. This was, what's interesting about this is for all you millennial wankers who love words like authenticity, heritage, brands, all that nonsense and bullshit. So, all that Theo and Homo stuff. So this was used by the U.S. Air Force, the Thunderbirds, I believe it was the 1950s. I think they're called the Blue Angels now. They used this for the bezel was used to time, coordination events, flybys, whatever it is that they were doing, and very handy. I think it's a much better, much more elegant solution than a Daytona or a man on the moon watch. I mean, for day-to-day applications. I mean, I don't know who actually uses those functions. I'm sure it looks cool, but I always believe form and function. As you can see, this is in really excellent condition. When you are buying these used, vintage, which they all are by now, you want to make sure that this bezel is in perfect condition. This is, I believe it's 14K, 18K, so it can get damaged. I've seen some of these where the numbers, the indexes have been kind of worn down, scratched away. You don't want that because it's basically impossible to fix. Pretty good value on these right now, about $3,000. I paid for this a year ago, 2019. I could probably still get them for around $3,000. And I actually believe that there is a lot of upside in these. A couple of reasons. One of them, actually, which I mentioned earlier, kind of as a hint, it does have that authenticity, heritage, bullshit factor going for it that the millennials love. And as more of them get into more serious horology, I think they're going to gravitate to more of these like kind of quirky stories. That's another key word that they love. This is definitely much more interesting than a traditional, what is it, the Jubilee bezel, the fluted bezel with the the little shiny polish, all that stuff. This is definitely much more practical. Very elegant watch. I understand that there is apparently some dealers who are buying these up now because maybe they think that there is going to be a run on them. Anyway, this watch is 1970s, perfect condition, keeps great time. Some tritium flaking, as you can see. The date flips right over at midnight. Crisp, beautiful sound. I love that sound, actually. And, this is a great great watch overall. Again, I think if you get one of these in two-tone, and they really should be in two-tone, you probably will want to get one of these buckles. I think they're a couple $100 if you get them in the 18K, 14K vintage. This is a cheap one. I actually got this free from the guy I bought a vintage one from. He threw this in. I think they sell for about $30, but you know, it costs a couple bucks to make these. These are not official Rolex, so hope Rolex, if they're watching this, that they don't come after me and try to sue me. Yeah, I think there's a company that makes these. These are kind of bootlegs. Apparently, the Italians love this. They love putting the Rolex on a strap. I think it's a little more stylish, less flashy. Gives it kind of a little more gravitas, I should say. I actually find the strap more comfortable than the bracelet. A stainless bracelet, it's a little bit heavy. Not really that comfortable. It's maybe it's good for if you're going in the water, things like that, sport apparently, which is what it's used for. But on a day-to-day basis, it's not that great. So let me know what you wankers think of this video. Leave your nasty comments down below. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. As you can see, this beautiful champagne 60s, 70s dial with those crisp indexes. I even love the font on this. There is a late 70s, 80s version, which has the kind of Euro-style extended font on these markers, which I think is actually pretty cool on the two-tone model, especially with the blue face, if you can manage to find that. That's definitely a winner. So let me know what you wankers think. Leave your nasty comments down below. Subscribe to the channel, and see you on the next one.